Excuse me, sir. How do you want your steak? I want my steak as rare as you can get it. I want it bloody as heck.
They have a machine that they call the teller of visions. Are you following me? That's the think box today. I'm talking in the modern days. I can go back in ancient days and give you other forms how they manipulated people to think. They have a thing that's called subliminal suggestion. Any of you heard of it? It flashes on the screen so many variations. You don't see it with the naked eye, but it computes in the mind. Go buy some popcorn, you're hungry. Go buy some popcorn, you're hungry. Go buy some popcorn, you're hungry. And you sit up and watch television. Oh, I wish I had some popcorn. You run to the kitchen.
In the air with black in the sky and nothing would be able to grow for centuries. So it's a lot of scenarios that could play out. My thought is this. The scenarios that could play out are all negative. It's all negative because we have a very negative power that wants this planet, I've said it before, it's not going to change. All these scenarios play out that wants this planet for themselves. And since they can no longer keep this planet under control, what I call the little late great zoo Earth, then they are willing to sacrifice everything and everybody on it. It starts with food, it starts with shelter, it starts with storms, and it goes on and on. I don't think that the Creator has taken us this far to let that scenario play out. I think.
Mm-hmm. So why would nature spare you?
Why
You driving a car polluting the atmosphere. You flushing your toilet. You leaving your lights on in your house, fucking up the atmosphere even more. You pay your money every day to keep money and food coming in. And when you eat meat, and you go to these restaurants eat meat, that provides that person to send that money back to that person to kill more cows and put more steroids in those cows and beat the shit out of them brutally. Even when you're not doing nothing or you think you're not doing nothing, you're still doing something. Even when
use a juicerator. Raise your vibration, you'll find all that balances out. Because what they're trying to do is to stop you from becoming their equal. Because a year or two later, you're going to be past them. You're going to be their gods. And they're so scared of you going to do what you're going to do, what they did to them, they don't know what to do.
Me want to eat. Eat.
what is your action behind what you do? When you do something, you got to be able to keep up with the consequences.
Right.
That's
every action
based
has a
on
reaction.
Yeah, for every action there's a reaction. God don't punish. Man punishes himself.
Man punishes. Right. Right.
God don't turn his back on people. People turn their back on God.
Back on Lord. Right.
All the Creator can do is give.
Human, I have given you everything. Free food, everything.
And if you have a golf ball-sized consciousness, when you read a book, you'll have a golf ball-sized understanding. When you look out, a golf ball-sized awareness. And when you wake up in the morning, a golf ball-sized wakefulness. But if you could expand that consciousness, then you read the book, more understanding. You look out, more awareness. And when you wake up, more wakefulness. It's consciousness.
And stuff. We can turn to the Creator. I think the Creator is a little bit more powerful. I think not only will we maybe not get what we deserve, we may even get spared. Concentrated love, thoughts, being calm in the midst of a storm. We've seen what water can be done when you look at water with your brain. It can change your molecular structure. All of these forces, and I talked last week, we have fire, water, earth, and air, all turning against us. They're not turning against us. They're dispelling the evil that's within them, and they're going to send it right back to those who are now using them for wrong. I have not used water for wrong that I know of. I have not used the earth for wrong that I know of. I have not used the air for wrong. And I definitely have not used the creatures of earth badly. I don't hunt and I don't fish. So I simply say, I don't see why that would have to be my fate. I don't think it will be my fate. And I think if another people think like that, it will not be their fate either. The earth is dividing in two, a high vibration and a low vibration. The low vibration will be like hell, colored. I mean, covered over hell. Before the sickening, and I don't think everybody's got to go through this.
Okay, well.
Example, I try to make it 1 minute's time. I was at a park, and it was hot outside. About 3 years ago. So I went outside. I looked up at the full moon. I don't smoke anything, so it was just hot inside. So I went out there, and I saw clouds moving, and I saw clouds moving behind the moon. I'm looking at this. I said, "What did I just see?" So I went and I told some of my buddies and stuff, hey man, come out and look at this. I said, "What do you see up there?" And they said, "Oh man, it's a lot of clouds up there on the full moon." I said, "Yeah." They said, "Yeah, with the clouds moving in front of the moon." I said, "What is it doing?" He said, "It's moving in front of the moon." Somebody said, "Go get the children." I brought 4 children out. They were playing. I offered them something. I think it was Kool-Aid. I don't know what I did. Anyway, they came out and said, "What do you see?" "Oh, we see a lot of clouds. Cars moving in front of the moon. Clouds moving behind the moon." Did you hear what I said? The children saw what they saw because they were not already indoctrinated. They saw clouds move behind the moon. It's impossible for clouds to move behind the moon. We either were looking at an illusion, or maybe we're becoming awake to the fact that everything else is an illusion. It's a matter of us waking up as to what's really happened. We've been in a kindergarten. We now got to go to grad school.
So what's happening?
Well, because who knows? We're looking at an illusion. The moon is not what they say it's going to be. We could do a whole show on the moon. The moon is an artificial satellite that is capable of movement, full of water, and creatures came from it at one time.
When I see it moving, it is always full, always. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what I've been going around the world saying to all of them. Well, you know my God, call on your God. I'll call on mine. Let's see which one got power. Because I know mine's got power. He's proven to me he got power. I've seen the physical dead raised up in Africa. Now you can say I'm a nut if you want it. That's on you. But when you start really dealing with the true power, he gonna prove to you that he's the power. It won't be no guesswork. And put your head to the earth. The third eye, that's called the ayana, gets immaculated and charged. Then when they come up and hold their hands, their energy begins to flow from the earth to your hands, and you got a connection with the universe. Then they begin to say, Yahweh, El Elyon. Deliberately have kept these things hidden from you, so you cannot get the power that they can control.
See, the white female is
cannot
recruiting
control
always
the person that has knowledge.
When black people had powerful nations, he recruited the white female to go in and marry into those bloodlines so they could seize power from black people. When you say, well, we don't have any powerful empires today, no, we don't. But the European knows that there's one class that can change and get a people out of their condition, and that's the group that can finance revolution. There is no revolution without finance. And so what the Europeans said, since we're going to allow whites, black people in and let them integrate into the society, the richest, the most powerful, the most successful black men, white female, you go after them and you arrest their development. We never have to worry about them giving a penny or spending one moment trying to help their race. That's why you see Bill Cosby, with all his riches, helping black people. Who does he have at home? He got to go home to a black woman who looks him in the face and says, look at our condition. You have better, so you should do better. Do any of these niggas, we're looking at billions of dollars go before us, brothers and sisters. Billions of dollars of resource. Billions, some maybe even more than that. Power, influence in the media. But none of them will contribute anything to our race. So whites do not have to worry about any movement. They target our youth to see this as their reward. When we ain't looking and we so trying to integrate and love everybody, and their message is take the power for change away from them, go right into their pockets, and you don't have to worry about them doing anything. And these Negroes, I mean, he just went after, Clarence Thomas, got a big, jolly, fat rancher looking cracker.